Hello, and thank you for stopping by the Dicey Knoll, where my friends and I play Dungeons & Dragons. Our show will start in a moment, but don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, as well as Twitch Saturdays at 7:15 Eastern. While you're there, hit that like button, it really helps. Once again, thanks for watching. Looks like the show's about to start.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dicey Knoll. Don't think we have anything new. Still waiting on Apple.
Yes, always. So I'll get to it.
Eventually. Besides that, I don't think there's anything new.
I mean, it's been a week for everybody else, but for us, it was like just an hour ago.
Like 3. We're gonna go ahead and get back into tonight's game with a recap.
Yay!
Cut me off last time.
You still love me. That
Look,
hasn't
we're
changed.
all being nice and quiet here. Only one person here got beef.
Yes, I have all the beef.
He still loves me, so it's okay.
So after you all finished in Vermilion, made your way back to Lavontis, found that the town has caught fire. Coming back into town, you saw a row of dead bodies. Lucas was there identifying people to notify families. Astra was laying down flowers on the dead bodies. Asking around, you found out that it was a band of ogres orcs that came into town, started kidnapping people, and once people started fighting back, the orcs killed anyone who got in their way. Upon taking about 15 people, they headed out of town back east. You gathered your stuff and started making your way on horseback to follow them. You were able to track them down and able to find them at a resting spot where they were letting the prisoners drink water as they got ready to bed down for the night. And upon that, you went and Service very sneakily started to cut the ropes.
Like a fucking ninja.
It was pretty good.
It wasn't until some orcs went into the area that the rest of the party was at that all hell starts to break loose. The summoning of demons.
Quite literally.
The band of orcs that came charging at you.
Only be decimated by our greatness.
Barely.
Gloss over all the other stuff that happened. We won, that's what's important.
Yes,
Yeah.
The
We are the
loss of
winners.
another civilian.
I know.
I mean, but after we talked to him, nobody liked that guy.
You haven't talked to anybody.
Okay.
We're just gonna. That's our story. We're sticking to it.
Well, we didn't kill him, so I don't know why we're sticking to his story. So, I don't know why we have to have a story.
I don't know what happened. You just tripped.
Or he got killed by an orc. Anyway, back to the recap.
You looted their bodies.
Oh, yes, we
The
did.
orcs, not the...
The people.
You
not
looted
guy
the
that we
orc's
most
body.
certainly didn't kill.
We didn't kill him!
Looted the orc's body. Grabbed the rest of the civilians, came out of the shrub line, and you all began making your way back towards your horses so you can start making your way back to town after Service discovered another camp directly south of where you were at. We're gonna pick up there with you all heading back to your horses.
I'm scoping out the ones that look the most bruised. Like the worst shape, you know?
I got a really big bruise right here.
Not
And a big old gash going down my side.
You two don't count.
She says
They
we
are
don't
actually the worst.
We are
We
the
are.
worst.
Of the civilians, let me clarify. The worst
Civilians
of
really
I'm
only
technically-
have
No, I'm just kidding.
bruises that are just gonna be there a couple of days. Just look more like force that was used.
Don't worry, Nylamine, I'll walk.
I know,
Won't
right?
ride the damn horse, okay?
Yeah, but which ones look the worst? Like, health
She
wise.
doesn't want me to ride.
They all look
She wants
healthy.
the
Like they
civilians to ride the
don't
horses.
look like they've been
Okay,
beaten.
well that's
No,
fine,
like-
but I still have a big old gash going
What do I
down my
mean?
side.
I know what you mean, but he's trying to say is that your party looks a lot worse than these people do.
Well, yeah, I know that. But, like, if they were gonna get a ride on the horse, which ones would go first?
The women and children.
Yeah, those.
So the baker.
Yes, the baker gets front row seats.
Service is already on his horse.
The baker's with service. Just bring the baker with us.
That's okay. I mean,
Addition
I can
to the
get all
party.
the ginger.
The dead body's on a horse. I don't figure anybody wants to carry
There's
it.
a sash down my leg too. Look at that. Let's just.
I mean, we have 14 people with us. We have a group of 18. We have 4 horses.
Are we?
Yeah, 2 people
We're
per
going.
horse, and
we're
then
walking
everybody
through the
else
night,
walks.
right?
Yeah, I would probably.
Get back to Lavontis as soon as possible.
Yeah, I would probably like to put a little bit of distance. Maybe, if we can push forward for maybe an hour or 2 and then take a break. We could probably use it.
I'm good. I mean, I'm not good, but I'm good.
No, I think we
So-
can make it maybe an hour and then
I'll be alright.
maybe catch a little breather.
Yeah.
After you mount some of the women, there are no children, so
I'll walk, so it's fine.
Uh,
2 people can ride my horse. I mean, we got
Yeah.
draft horses, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can double up.
They can double up on horses.
There's
We
a
have
dead
8
body on
people.
one.
The really skinny people, maybe we can squeeze 3.
No.
Oh, I was trying.
There's a dead body and a person on one.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah, that's right.
So one person has to hold the
We
dead
do have
body.
the dead body on there, so we're just bringing it back.
So you have 7 people on horses because I don't think anyone's gonna be on there with a dead body.
One creepy dude.
It's on Nylameen's horse.
It's fine. Say a prayer. Like, I would
That's her praying.
Dum, 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 dum.
Don't mind her, she's just praying.
You all, the 4 of you all have the leads of your horse. You're able to follow the path, the beaten path back towards Lavontis. It is well past midnight. You all are feeling the effects of the day begin to hit you. Need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm about to throw this dice away. Constitution,
Yes.
Saving throw?
that's a 7.
Saving throw? 10.
Oh no,
I rolled
that's
a
not
4.
great either. That is a 13.
You're fine.
Oh, I'm fine. Shh.
The 10?
Yeah.
You're
Nat
fine.
crackle pop.
7.
21. Almost felt bad saying it. Everybody's like,
I mean,
fine.
I got +7, so.
You have a point of exhaustion.
Oh no.
I don't know what that means. I'm just at 1 point of exhaustion. I don't know what that means.
You have
he'll
disadvantage
he'll
on.
let you know.
You
If
have
he doesn't, it's his fault.
It's his fault.
You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
That's rude.
Hey, just be glad it's not the second one.
The second one's
The second one's brutal.
yes.
The third one's even worse.
Well, you have double disadvantage.
When
No,
you get
you have half your movement
when you
speed.
get 6 points, you die.
Well, that's nice.
You die.
The
That's
third,
insomnia for you.
the third is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
If you have insomnia, please get
I'm going to pull Saya back, poof, and let her kind of fly back toward.
Okay.
Kind of low.
Make a
Keep an eye out.
perception check for me. Flat.
It's +4, right? 16.
She's able to find the path again and just fly across it. She doesn't alert you of anything.
Yeah, just letting her keep an eye out and just stay close. Not as far out as what she was doing before.
So as you all are walking back, one of the people who is in there is like, aren't you the ones that came into town a couple of days ago?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Who sent you after us?
Nobody.
The love for pastries.
That actually is correct.
It's like, well,
But I also wanted to rescue you guys because
I'm glad that our pastries were good for something else besides feeding.
no one sent us. We just came.
Well, we're sure glad that you all came. They didn't hurt us. They dragged us with force and pulled us out of there, but they never once drew their weapons on us.
Did they say much? Did they say anything that you could understand?
Most of the stuff was just commands that they were giving us in common. Besides that, they all spoke Orcish.
I feel bad now for killing them.
What?
Because they said that they never drew their weapons on them, they just kind of used force, and then when we slaughtered
Well,
them.
they also definitely completely destroyed their town.
True. Okay, I don't feel guilty anymore.
And most likely they were going to be slaves, as Shannon's guess.
I don't feel guilty anymore. Thank
I saw more tents and fires further south. The Orcs, they said in town that you guys had never really dealt with them.
No, we've heard stories of some merchants that came across Orcs during their travel. That's why a lot of them have a bodyguard that keeps them safe, but they've never come to town before.
Well,
That's interesting.
hopefully you're safe now.
Well, we hope so. We're gonna hopefully request some guard and
Yeah,
hopefully get some guard presence around town.
I would definitely do that. It's recommended.
Yes,
Well,
recommended.
are you
for
all
sure.
available?
I mean,
Can we just hire you?
I mean,
you pay?
I don't
Okay,
know.
I would not ask that.
we kind of, and he kind of looks at Lena and he's like, "Oh, we kind of have other matters that are pressing on us right now. But as long as we're in town, we probably could help out."
Well, that's good because I don't even know if their guard is gonna be here anytime soon, if they even do come.
Now let's see about getting you home safely.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go on for a little while longer here, and then we'll take a break so everybody can kind of catch their breath. But I don't think we should stop for the night.
I don't think so either.
Well, we'll follow your lead. You're the ones with the swords and all that.
I feel like we should definitely.
Is any of you any hand with? And I'll pull out a dagger, with a dagger or a sword.
I was like, none of us are. We don't really have trained people in our village. I think most of the bodyguards typically stay with their assigned merchant. And looking here, and I don't think anyone's here.
I'll explain it to you. The pointy end goes in the other guy.
She's not wrong.
Well, I can't really argue with that
Talia just
logic.
looks down her side. Yeah, that's how it happens.
I can't really argue with that logic.
No, I mean he uses a hammer and an axe. The pointy end goes in the other guy.
What pointy end?
Which one?
The sharp end.
You had the sharp end or the flat end. One of those. Because you have a hammer.
Service literally has this expression like,
Why did you just not say that?
Looking among the group of people, is there anything in common about them that would make me think as to why they were taken? Or was it literally just 15 random people?
You see some pudgy, you see some skinny, some tall, some short.
There's nothing, no common denominator.
They all look youthful.
nearly the same age. Or
No, none of them are old. Like, they're all like, you know, probably like mid-30s and younger. No children. But none of them are old.
So they just came into your homes and took you?
They never entered a house. They were grabbing people off the streets.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of us here are, you know, people who either run some sort of shop, and so we're packing up and going back, or coming from the fighting pit to, you know, wage our bets.
Do I recognize anyone from the fighting pit?
Make a perception check.
That is a 14.
You maybe have seen one or two people in the crowd, so you're not too sure. You were really focused on that fight.
Got it. Well, I guess let's get back then.
Yep.
About an hour goes by, and especially Nylamine is starting to feel the effects of not being asleep.
I am now slap happy.
And you think...
Do you need me to carry you?
Are you buffering?
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
Bridal style.
Your speed is now half.
Bridal style.
she takes like 10 steps. Okay.
This is actually way heavier than I thought. Here, you walk now. Bye.
Just drop.
I don't drop you. I gently let you go.
You totally drop me.
I totally don't drop you.
You totally drop me.
I don't drop her.
Did she drop me?
No.
Did I drop her?
Here, make a strength saving.
Here we go.
That is 16.
It's a very rough landing, but she doesn't drop you.
Rude. It's very rude.
I tried.
Lylamine's barely standing up. Maybe we should take a little break right here. See if she can refresh a little bit.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I thought I heard something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, where are we? I guess we're back. We're on the path, right?
Yes. I figured we're on the path back to,
Okay.
the place.
Yeah, I don't think a quick stop would hurt anything.
Well, okay, definitely.
What?
Breathe for a second.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a short rest. Is that what we're trying to do? Short rest? Yeah.
Says reconnected. I wonder if Twitch is having an issue.
Alright.
Do I have? I do. I have one. Okay.
And channel divinity, you can get it back.
So burn it now.
Really?
And
Okay. Prayer of healing.
What?
Wait, why'd you say wait?
Because I was confused on what was going on.
I am too.
We're
but-
taking a short rest.
We're
Yeah.
going to start a short rest, yeah.
Okay. Prayer of healing.
Okay.
Casting time is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
2d8.
So this is the first time she's done this. I just kind of lean over to Cerevis. Does it always take this long?
2d8.
She's been praying for like a long time.
I feel like it just kind of
7,
depends
8.
on what she's
I
doing,
rolled
I guess. I'm not sure.
5
I've
and
never
3.
seen her do this before.
And
I know.
then add your wisdom.
8 plus 4, 12.
So you all heal 12 hit points.
Oh, cool.
I think Sirius is back to full health, that bastard.
I'm missing 2.
21 plus 12 is 32. I mean 33.
I'm at half. I'm at
You
exactly
said yes
half.
both times.
Yes.
That's concerning.
I was just gonna say yes to whatever number you threw out there.
21 plus 12 is 33.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm looking. Right?
I don't. Ooh,
I'm not taking
I
his
caught,
guess.
I caught it like that.
Nice.
Because he was just saying yes. He said yes when I got it wrong.
Yes.
I mean, 21, right, plus 12 is literally 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 1.
33.
Didn't hear
21 plus 12
How did I get it wrong?
is 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 1.
It's so sad that they have the same reaction.
You know what? In the time that
was
we've
like
been
t-
playing D&D, I have been finding more and more similarities between me and Rachel.
Similarities.
Similarities.
Like, we think alike. We very much
I don't
think
feel like
alike.
that's a good thing.
I did not say it was a good thing or a bad thing.
Similarities. Similariation.
Similarity.
This is your future.
Now I feel offended. Are we taking a full short rest? Can I burn some hit die?
Yes,
What's going on?
you-
Wait, what do I do
taking
with
it.
my channel divinity?
You
So
just get that
you
spell slot
use
back.
your channel divinity, and then you use your harness divine power, which lets you regain half of your level spell slot.
Okay, now translate
It
that.
lets her get half her proficiency rounded up. Her proficiency is 3,
Oh.
so she can get 2 levels, or
Wait, don't roll
2
yet.
levels, but it's 1 spell
Gotta
slot.
wait
she
Yeah.
can
until
get
he
back.
says we can.
So you
For
can
us?
get a second level.
Yes.
So you
Maybe
that
roll
one
our hit
gets
die?
used back.
Plus con, right?
It wasn't interrupted.
So I still have 2 spell slots
Up
left.
to
Holy shit! I rolled 2 times! Nice!
And that means I still have
Is it plus con for each die?
for a second level.
I mean, shit, why not?
10, 13, and
9 plus.
I literally rolled a 1, but it's plus my con.
Wait,
so
what are they doing?
Rolling hit die.
hit dice
9 plus
to-
4 is 13.
Do I need to roll a hit die?
I mean, if we get into a fight, I mean,
Back
might
at
I
means-
probably should. So I should roll a hit die.
back at match.
Sure, you roll 2 if you want.
I can roll 2?
You roll up to 5, but you only get.
I am
half
not
of
at
them
max.
back.
I'm at 51,
So
but
we'll
that's
take a long
close
rest.
And
enough.
that's what is that? A d6?
D8.
D8? 2 d8?
If you want to roll 2, how many hit
I'm
points
okay
do you
with
have?
51.
To date.
33.
33.
Oh, and I get my thing back.
You roll 2, might top you off.
Dope. You get your action search and second one.
12 again.
8 plus.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Man, you guys are
Ten
actually
hit
pretty
points
good.
back.
I
Yeah.
should throw something else at you.
That'll top you up.
no,
You're
sir.
on top, right?
Yeah. So that's I'm full max?
capped, yeah.
Okay. And that's I used 2, right? So I have 3 hit die left.
Okay, we all rolled ones and got the minimum HP back because he's trying to throw more stuff at us.
I'm like, damn, you are actually pretty good. I should throw something else at you.
No, you shouldn't. I only have 2 spell slots and it's not infinite anyway.
And here's a dragon.
Dragon!
And Naomi rolls over and plays dead.
We all just dropped.
Naomi puts up her little hut and disappears.
Alright, are we ready? We gonna keep going?
Alright, we gotta finish our short rest. I mean, I feel like we just sat down.
It is a short rest for a reason.
Still an hour.
Well, yeah, but it's been 10 minutes. Plus some
Oh,
because
see,
I had
I
to
thought
cast
it
my
was the
thing.
end of the short rest because we're rolling hit die.
That's fine. It's up to him.
He
Unless
said we
there's
could
something
roll
else.
hit die, so there was permission granted.
Nothing happened. You have the different nocturnal animals out and about, but nothing really harmful seems to be coming
I'm
your way.
keeping watch, like a hawk.
Well, isn't it? Nala, Saya
Well,
is a hawk.
i-
Yeah, she's
if-
keeping watch.
I'm keeping watch like a hawk, like Saya.
If you're keeping watch like a hawk, then you're gonna have disadvantage. They can't see in the dark.
She's already at
I'm
disadvantage.
keeping watch like a bat.
Echo!
Lena is just sitting.
Well, let's
Just.
get up and move onward, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
What about you all? You all ready? Still good to go?
A little tired, but I think we might manage.
I think we're all tired.
Yes. very
I am a
tired.
little bit tired.
You're like a lot tired. You look really tired. It's okay, we're almost back.
I'm just like aimless.
We're nowhere near back.
Nope, because you guys aren't on a horse. It's gonna take a bit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be day by the time we get back.
Yeah, let's press on.
Naomi's going to sleep when we get there. We should probably go to the inn first.
I mean, this way.
I'm going.
You're wandering off the path.
I'm coming.
I feel there's just like the one branch that's just hanging too low. She just.
Her horns are stuck in it. She's over fighting with it.
My mental image is so nice.
She's like a deer that's rubbing on a tree.
Beautiful.
You all are traveling back, and you've been walking for a couple hours now. It's gotten to the point where after your short rest, after a couple hours of walking, the sun has started to crest the horizon behind you.
God, we've been walking all night.
Yes, we thought that was going to happen.
I would have had produce flame up, by the way. So we could see. Is that okay? Should we do that? Should we yeah?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, we don't want
Yeah.
people tripping. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to get seen, we're going to get seen.
I can see just fine.
Well, there's a bunch of humans who cannot see behind us.
Yeah,
So.
we're moving slow enough as it is, so yeah, I'd rather not be held back by people tripping over themselves.
Mm-hmm.
As the sun begins to crest over the horizon, you begin to hear the sounds of the animals begin to wake. You hear the birds, you hear the songs that the animals sing in the morning.
I'm keeping crappy watch.
And you also hear the sounds of wolves as they begin to start their morning hunts.
God, not wolves. Really? I don't have time for this.
I don't have enough.
She's cranky.
I'm not awake
She's
enough
not
for
slept.
No.
I say we just keep walking.
Naomi does not want to pet this puppy.
Good.
Not this time.
Don't pet the puppy.
Not this
Oh
time.
yeah, that's right. You did that, didn't you? Didn't your mom tell you not to pet strange animals?
No, she didn't.
Oh. Someone should tell her that. Hey, don't pet strange animals.
Yes, Mom.
How far off do we hear the wolves?
They're still a distance out, but like you hear them, and it's just one of those things like in the back of your head, you're like, oh crap, things are awake now.
Can I roll something? I'm keeping watch.
Can I roll something?
Sure. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, it's with this.
Yes, because you're exhausted. You're exhausted.
Beautiful.
I hate my life so much.
It's a 7.
That's a 17 and a 3.
Nylamine, stop staring at that flower. Let's go.
Wait, okay, that's plus what?
It's plus 4. 7.
She is crazy.
You're not proficient in perception?
Nope.
I am.
I am not. Wait, I might be. It's wisdom. Shouldn't I be proficient?
No, you're just.
You're only proficient in certain skills.
Being proficient in wisdom
Oh, right, 'cause
saving
it's
throws
like-
are different from the checks.
So
I'm keeping very good watch.
you're keeping an eye out.
How are we walking? Are we walking like around the people?
You're like so.
Are they in the middle or what's going on here?
I'm probably closer to the back of the line,
I'm probably closer to
I was in the lead, I'm guessing.
but I'm assuming we're not walking in just a line, so
Right.
we're taking up how much of it. But I'm closer to the back. I may not be pulling up the rear, but I'm definitely near the back.
I'm closer
I'm
to the
kinda-
front of it.
Say is keeping watch, but I'm kind of still keeping my head looked just if something comes charging at us down the road.
Lena's kind of on
Speaking
the
of
side.
which, just kidding.
I
Here
swear
come another band of ogres.
Orgers.
Ogres.
what are ogres?
And you see, when an orc meets an ogre,
Orgers.
And they love each other very much.
Very good, very good.
The birds of the bees, the orcs and the ogres.
I'll tell you a little story about the orcs and
beautiful. Alright, we keep watching.
Anyways,
I mean, walking, not watching.
my nose.
You all are keeping a steady pace, keeping an eye on all the villagers, making sure that they're still good and not, passing out. You see some of them begin to like bob and weave side to side as you all are walking, as the exhaustion is starting to hit them. But they try to shake it off and keep going as best as they can. You all continue walking. The sun is now fully come up. It's helped with some of the exhaustion. Some of the people were like, "Oh boy, the sun's out." But it is still pretty rough trying to get back towards town. You all, the sun fully beating on you, and as it reaches the noon hour, you begin to see some of the houses of Lavontis off in the distance. The civilians that are with you you start seeing more of a pep in their step as they actually starting to see their home. You continue walking, and once you start getting towards the edge of the forest to where it's more of a straight grassland shot, you start seeing mostly the males start taking a dead sprint straight back to town. You look up at your horses and you see that there's some people who are just passed out on the horse.
That's about right.
That would be so nice right about now.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Amelia,
Oh yes,
how are you doing?
I'm exhausted.
Exhausted. Will there be pastries today?
God damn.
Maybe tonight. I might make some dessert ones, but I'm going to bed.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Make some cinnamon rolls. Those sound good right now.
I mean, I figure that when we go get up this evening, cinnamon rolls would be amazing.
I'll see if I get up in time to make some cinnamon rolls.
Lena would thank you very much.
It's like, say, just come on by. Knock on the door if it's closed.
Will do. Well, I'm glad all of you got home.
Yeah, most of us. And she looks over at the dead body.
Yeah, sorry about that. We tried.
It's not your fault. Those orcs were persistent bastards.
Yes, they were. I'm just gonna kind of stand at the entrance of town while they scatter. Just kind of lean against the post for a bit.
Going towards the inn.
Should we go see Lucas? Or should we go to bed?
I think we should probably go see Lucas. I'm tired, but I can press on for a little bit longer.
I'm going back towards the inn.
That's fine.
where Lucas is.
That's where Lucas is. He's the innkeeper.
Oh, right.
We gotta count that.
I feel like she would know that, but I didn't know that.
You all make your way back to town, back towards the center of town to hitch up your horses. You see that some of the bodies are now missing, but or gone, but there are still some bodies on the road. You tie up your horses to the post that's outside the inn.
We'll lay that one civilian with the rest of them. Cover him up like the other ones.
Is there somebody there with the bodies?
Not at this moment, no.
Okay. We should probably let Lucas know this one's here.
It'll be the only one without flowers.
It's good. Yes.
But I do cover him.
You tie up your horses. You cover the body. You make your way into the inn. Lucas goes, "Oh, I see you all are back. Were you able to gather everybody?"
No, we got most of them. One of them didn't make it. We added him to the ones laying outside.
Oh, well, that shows the same. But again, thank you for everything that you've done.
But none of the orcs made it.
Well, that's good. Were those all of them, or were there more?
It looked like there was a camp that might be bigger to the south of where we caught them. I left a pretty gruesome message behind for them. I'm sure they'll find it. I'm not sure what that'll mean, but if it was me coming up on that, I probably would think twice before I went back.
Well, let's hope that keeps them away. But your rooms are set for you. Feel free to stay as long as you need.
Yes, we walked all night. I think we're all pretty exhausted.
Well, go ahead and sleep. I won't expect you until the morning, and I'll have your reward ready.
What's the situation look like? Like in the inn? From like last time I was in the inn, there was like.
Well, it's morning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's the middle of the day, so it's pretty empty.
Oh, that's right. It's afternoon.
So wasn't there like the people here that were like getting medical help?
Yeah, they've been situated elsewhere.
So they're not there. Okay, good. Then now let me be comfortable going to sleep. There are still people here that needed help, and then she would help them.
She'd
before
help
she'd go
with
to
her
sleep.
disadvantage.
Yeah, she'd try.
She's tired, but she tried anyways.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna go check on the wagon and see if that man had made any progress with it. And was there something else here that we
Well, we need to...
that we needed or had done? I can't remember. It's a little foggy.
Did you get any
Clothes.
clothes made? Your boots.
Oh,
your
that's
boots.
right. Was it boots? Did I
Yeah,
buy the
you got
boots
your
here?
boots
And
fixed. You're getting them
socks.
resoled.
Oh, it was here. Yes. You know, the boots. I'm sure that they'll probably be ready.
Oh, yeah, and the socks.
And the socks. That's right. I knew there was something else. Fucking thanks.
Your stockings.
So, yes, I'll probably go and, I don't know how you two are feeling.
I'll go
Nyla
with
needs
you.
to sleep already. Exactly.
I'll go with you. See her off to bed, and then go with you.
What about you, Nyla? You coming with, or you want to go to bed?
She's like, oh, what?
Okay, we'll see you in the evening or the morning.
It's okay. We'll come find you.
Sounds good. Good night. I mean, day. I mean,
Good.
whatever.
No problem.
Sleep well, Nyla.
Mm-hmm.
You see how I did that? Didn't include morning or evening. Just sleep well.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Yay. Does that mean I get all my thingies back?
Eventually.
No,
At-
we gotta
at the end.
complete the
You gotta
long
complete
rest.
the long rest.
But I'm asleep.
You are, but
Yeah.
time is still
The 10
stagnant.
minutes doesn't count.
You have to sleep
Okay,
for
but
8
I'm like- I'm
hours.
This was a
sleeping.
power nap.
I'm sleeping for 8 hours.
You can try.
I am sleeping.
Or the orcs come back and Nyla means like, no, I'm sleeping.
The howls are actually warg riders.
You make your way to the center of town, and because that's where you saw the shopkeep at. Remembering that he said that he is on the north side of town, because there are no shops open at the moment. You begin walking that direction, and you do spot a house that does have some, out of everything else, has very fine clothing, like in the windows and all that stuff. You knock up to the door, and the gentleman comes up and goes, "Oh yes, how can I help you?" Not on his stilts, because he does not need to be presenting anything.
Yes, sir. You had some boots and stockings. I've seen.
Oh yes, the boots are done. I have 2 more of the stockings to get done, I should have them done by this evening. It does help not having the shops open,
That's fine.
but they should be done by this evening.
That's fine. We'll probably be here for another day anyways. We just, with what happened and everything. But I was just checking to see if there was any way we need to get back to Ventia probably within the next couple days.
Porridge City.
Yes, I dread going back to that place. Have you ever been?
No, I haven't. This is
Like the
about as far
whole-
south as I've gone.
The whole place, they eat porridge. It's utter bonkers.
Well, some porridge is good.
That's what
That's
they
all
eat
they eat.
all day, 24/7.
That
365
just
days a year.
scares.
Is there at least bacon in the porridge?
No!
No.
There's nothing in the porridge. It's just porridge.
Why the hell would you want to go back there?
Like, it's literally like they took
Oh,
a
we have
dry
ours,
ration
that's
and
why.
sprinkled some water on it until it was mushy.
The vegans. They're all vegans.
Episode 18, how I miss you.
Nobody will understand that except
Hey.
for us.
We're gonna break the curse.
I know.
Gotta do it.
We'll have to explain what we mean by vegans. Very
The
important.
BBEG is vegan.
It's like, hey, you gotta scratch that one off the list.
We'll let you get back to it then. Do you know if the person with the stables is in us? Did they make it?
Yeah, he's still here. I think he slept through the entire ordeal.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't he lucky?
Yeah, I guess that's good to know. Well, I guess we'll see you. If not this evening, we'll see you in the morning.
Well, I will catch you all in the either this evening or in the morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm gonna get back to it.
I appreciate it.
Alright. And are you all making your way up to the stables?
Yeah.
Yep.
You head towards the north end of town, and you do see him out there. And he goes, "Oh, well, hello there. How can I help you today? Are you all here to pick up your wagon?"
I was just seeing if it was ready. Yes.
Actually, I just put the finishing touches on it yesterday before the whole ordeal happened.
It didn't get
I-
destroyed again, did it?
No, I wasn't able to fix the side of the cart, but I was able to get the new wheel and new axis on, so it should roll perfectly fine.
Oh, that's
You
good
just
to
might
know.
have a little bit of a dent.
I'm not so worried about the cosmetics of it.
Yeah. Functionality. Pretty much what we need.
Of course. Is there anything else you'll need? I do know that you all bought 2 more horses. I did set up a new rig on it, that way it would be able to house all 4 horses.
Ooh.
And so it should travel a little bit smoother now as well.
I appreciate that very much. Yes, well, I guess would it be okay if we picked it up tomorrow?
Oh, sure, yeah, I was just gonna sit here. With
Yeah,
you all
that-
buying the 2 extra horses, it frees up a little bit of extra space. I can keep the cart here.
Yes, we have the horses over at the inn, so
Well, if you want to keep them here, I can go ahead and hook them up before you all are ready to leave.
well, sure we can do that. We can bring them over and let us stable up here tonight. Although there goes that room, because we have 2 extra horses.
They'll stick out a little bit, but I can show off my work.
That'll work.
Fair.
When are you all planning on leaving?
I would like to leave tomorrow sometime, but we might stay an extra day just to make sure that everything is well here.
Alright. Well, just come by and see me. But if not, if you all bring the horses today, I'll have it hooked up, and you could just come by and swing by and pick it up whenever.
Appreciate it very much.
Of course. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
You as well.
See ya.
Where do you all head off?
That's all I had.
Dreamland.
I'm following service.
I guess we get the horses, take them, and go to bed. Unless we have something else we need to do.
I can't think of anything. Just pastries this evening.
Alright. You all go back to the inn. Unhitch your horses. Bring them back up towards the the stable. And the stable boy is still out there, sees you bring up the horses, and begins to get them situated, to get them ready to be mounted onto the cart.
Glorious.
I kind of keep my eye out. Is there anybody here that looks like they... I don't know if I asked. Is there anybody here that would have, like, magic supplies that I would need?
There is not.
Not here. Okay. I couldn't remember if we asked before, but... Just wanted to verify.
You all make your way back towards the inn. Find your way into your respective rooms.
Lena goes into her own room this time.
I'm going to sit at the common room. I'll have a hot pie or whatever food Lucas has, if they have any.
Okay.
Oh, we should eat, shouldn't we?
Lena's going to sleep.
He has a beef stew and he has fish stew.
Beef stew sounds amazing.
And what?
Fish stew.
Fish stew. I'll have a beef stew too.
It's like, well, it's on the house for the work you all did.
Thank you. I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my tiny casks of wine. Lucas, if you don't mind, could you pour maybe a couple glasses of this for me?
It's like, of course. Where did you all get this from?
Vermilion.
Interesting.
I think that's where I got it from, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was an abandoned cart.
Interesting.
I know I broke the one loose. We need to drink it first because I popped it open up there. I had a glass and it actually was a fairly
was pretty
decent
good,
vintage.
yes.
I don't know what it is, but it's
What does
not
the label
bad.
say?
There isn't.
Oh. It's just jug with 3 X's on it.
Poison.
You never know. It could have delayed reaction.
Well, who all had it? The 3 of us drank it?
Hmm? It's an old cask, so I mean, it's just whatever labeling probably could have just worn off.
But now it's just the 2 of us, so.
He pours each of you a glass of wine. He says, well, enjoy. I have, if you all are up this evening, feel free to stop by for the bets.
Yeah, I feel like we'll be here probably the rest of the day. I don't know if I'm ready to go to bed yet, but...
Is everything okay?
I don't know. There's a lot. I've never rushed into danger like that before. It was exhilarating and terrifying all at the same time.
Yeah, for pastries.
Well,
What
I mean,
is...
it
Okay,
wasn't...
explain to me the
wasn't-
thing about pastries.
Okay, they're wonderful. They're delicious.
I got that, but they're pastries.
Yes, but you asked what the thing about pastries... Am I wrong, Lucas?
No, you're not.
You want to sit down and have a glass?
I may.
It's a good wine.
It's been a long day or so.
Yes, I feel like it's been a couple of days, so... Sure, pull a glass, have a chair. I mean, it's your place.
Yeah, there's not many people coming in for the time being, so I'll enjoy myself a glass.
Does he recognize the vintage?
He recognize it's familiar to him, but he doesn't know exactly which one.
I could stand with getting some more. You can keep the other cask. I mean, I didn't open it, so it should keep.
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh, thank you so much. I could probably get a pretty penny out for these, or a pretty bronze out for these.
Dogs running around again.
I know.
Always. It never stops.
Serious,
They just follow
everywhere
us.
we go.
They continue to follow us.
What is going on?
Sounds like
just
there was
hearing
only one this time.
You spoke too soon.
It's definitely not just hearing things.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was still the same dog.
I don't know. I've just never done anything like that before. I mean, it felt good to help those people. But in all honesty, Talia, I mean, as long as you know me, have you ever seen me put myself in danger like that?
Mm-mm.
It
I
was.
don't think so.
It was different.
Yeah, it feels good to help people. That's why you found me in the webs. I wanted to help those kids.
God, you made such a mistake going into that cave by yourself.
Hey, you know what? I had it, and then I didn't. But I had it. It's okay. Always looking to get better, too.
When we got you down, we were lucky to have you by our side when we did fight those spiders off.
I know.
So,
It's
there is that.
still so strange how they all ended up in there. Think about that from time to time.
Some things just happen. You can't really think. I mean, I don't know that I believe in fate or destiny or anything like that, but it is sometimes things happen. Series of unfortunate events and all that.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't know about Elena now, with all that she's going through. She says she's fine, and I mean, I partly believe her, but...
How long have you guys been together?
Oh, goodness, 20-some years now? She was kind of a ward. My father found her somewhere, and I know that she had a past, like he kind of rescued her, I guess. And
From the Combine?
I'm assuming. I didn't know. I mean, I know that I knew that she had bad things. I knew that she had nightmares and that she was afraid of magic, and she worked really hard to...
Didn't even think about that. The demons probably freaked her out. That was pretty cool, though. I have to say. They were ugly, but that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it? I didn't really want to brag about it because they were absolutely disgusting. And that smell. Oh, God. It was so bad.
Did I ever...
You never failed. It was a DC 11.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, they weren't pleasant, that's for sure, but... And you can do that? Can you do it a lot, or is that something...
It's kind of at the extent of what I can do right now. But I've spent a lot of time studying different planes and ways of moving back and forth, so it's kind of reaching across and pulling something of that place here
That's
has
cool.
taken most of my life. But now there's different, paths. I'm starting to think that maybe I never had to worry about having other people around me before, taking care of other people. I mean, I had soldiers, I had servants and such. And now I don't know if I'll ever have that again.
Right. Have you heard anything from Brinthia?
Not really, just what Melik and Fenn said. That was the right name, I guess. Just what they said, that, information's slow coming out. I got messages from a friend of mine who used to be a guard there, and apparently he's not a guard there anymore.
Did we have this conversation already?
I said I got a message from people from Brinthia.
Oh, okay. We had like a short... Okay, got it. Was he's not he's just been stripped of his title, or?
I don't know. He didn't really specify what had happened. Just that he wasn't really in a position to speak very much.
And your uncle? Hear anything about him?
No, nobody seems to have seen him. So that's...
You don't know if that letter ever made it?
No, but that's a good point. Maybe I should try to get a hold of Corvala.
Oh, yeah, and Nadalia.
Oh, Nadalia. Yes, maybe I could ask them. And,
For your uncle, or what?
Just about maybe what's going on, if they know anything. I mean, that was right outside of Paiju. I mean, it took us, 2 days to get there, I believe? So 2 days outside of Paiju, and
yeah.
she was supposed to send some of her people to deliver the letter, so maybe...
We left a letter with them?
Yes, I left the letter with them, and I left the book with them to take and give to Fair.
Fair.
You have Pharaoh, Fair, and Finn. Just would like to point that out. And I'm not even looking at my notes here, so I'm really happy to get the Rolodex going.
Like Faerine. Nice.
Sorry, for all the younger
Favorite.
generations, a Rolodex is...
Do you even know what a Rolodex is?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm old. I know what
It is
that
a
is.
place where you write down the address and phone number of people that you know, and
Yeah.
you could spin it.
They had different letters. You went to the letter
Oh,
and
like
used
those-
an alphabetical order.
Like the little flashcard things.
Yes, kind of like flashcards.
Where
Very
you, like,
much flashcards.
Yeah. Except,
I've seen-
except it was a wheel.
Oh, then I have no clue.
Cranked
what
it.
you're talking about. But it's like a little.
Can
Basically put that into a wheel.
she knows that you can do sending, right?
I don't know if I've said I could do sending. The only one who knows
I
I've
know.
talked to people from far off would be Lena. Because that's the only one. And I don't even think
I
that...
feel like you did mention it though.
I
don't
just
know.
said that I had
you did.
heard-
He
I
keeps
had
saying that he's
contact.
gotten messages.
I'd gotten
Got it, okay.
contact with people.
Would
Talia
Nylamy
was
know
like, I didn't think you could
Huh?
talk.
Would
like,
Nylamy
she
have,
just
like, any
jumped to,
idea
like,
of
message.
what he's talking
Like, I
about?
didn't think
Right.
you could
Well,
talk
I mean,
far
she
away.
knows
I
you
have
can
to
do
double
that.
check it.
So,
Yeah.
Clark spell.
well, hopefully they'll reach out again.
Yes, I'm kind of hoping to hear something. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lena is, like I mentioned, she worked really hard to become a very good, warrior.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, she's pretty good with the sword.
she's-
And
she's practiced most of her life to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
You would know of the spell to
Of
do
the
it.
spell? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have access to it too.
I'm asleep, but I was just curious.
She's having dreams where Aaron's talking to Nyland and being like, "You can do this, and you can do that."
God.
It's like, and I
But
could do this and that. And
I
this and that.
I'm not really good at a lot of things. Like I'm a negotiator. You know, I spent most of my time working with other nobles and some, well-to-do merchants with trade, negotiations, just getting good deals on wheat, such things. I can do some magic, arcane stuff, and I'm pretty studied in it, but I'm not real good at it.
You don't think so? I mean, you've seen what I can do, and that's about it. That's all
Well,
I
you gotta
can do.
think that most people, like in this town here, you could ask Lucas, he could tell you, most people in this town probably don't know much about magics. I mean, you know about it, but to run into someone who could do it is pretty rare.
I mean, everyone seems to know what I am, so.
Well, in all fairness, when we were in Ventia, there was a lot of different people there.
Oh, that's true. Very diverse.
Yes. So, but that's different. Knowing what you are and different, races of people is one thing, but, people who can actually do magical things, it's not everybody. I mean, how many people do you have in town that probably do some sort of magical?
Well, we really don't have anyone here. But there is a school in Pedio.
Oh.
So it's not too uncommon that we don't see someone who's able to do
Since
the
your friend
arts.
mentioned that there was one there.
Yeah, Malik.
But, here we are, a whole town, and not many people here do any of it. So what you do is not small. I mean, I've had to study very hard to do what I do, and, most of my time, I use this sword at my hip. Most people, like my uncle, does not do that.
Well, apart from the little flame I do, and she just kind of what's the word? I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but she just kind of does it. Doesn't even realize.
Instinctively?
Yes, instinctively holds her hands up and produce flames real quick. I mean, I've been able to do that for as long as I can remember, but the bigger stuff, that's only been a few weeks.
But you didn't spend time trying to practice it. You've
True.
obviously tried doing other things.
Yeah.
You're a pretty accomplished, warrior on your own. You could make a living probably guarding merchants. They'd probably pay here to have people guarding their village now.
Sounds like a good retirement plan.
But it's just, It's a lot. I worry about Lena. You know,
Yeah.
she's had a lot happen to her lately. And like I said, she seems like she's doing okay, but I just have a nagging sense that she's not.
And you think she'd tell you if she wasn't?
Depends on whether she thought it was, whether it would bother me or not. I think sometimes she worries more about me than she does herself. And that's, at one time I was okay with it, but out here, you know, not having Brinthia, you know, to worry about, you know, I just have you and her and Nylamine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about all those other people, and it's different, you know, it's not just kind of fend for myself and I have to think about all these other things, it's just this. And I still think about those other things, but it's like I really want to go back, but a part of me is
Hesitant?
is relieved.
Oh, okay. Did you want to be the successor of Brinthia? Did you want to take over after your uncle? Was that always something you planned on?
Honestly, I never really thought about it. My uncle is, he's elven. And he's old, but there's a possibility he could still outlive me.
Oh, because you're half elven.
Yes.
So I know your dad's missing, but your mom, is she missing too?
She's in Brinthia. She's, indisposed. She doesn't really interact with people anymore.
Oh, she's sick?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I hope she's okay.
I do too, and I haven't heard any word about her. So, I don't know. But, I'm glad you're here, Talia.
I mean, it's been good traveling with you.
He finishes the glass of wine that he's on. He's like, good? we have found nothing but trouble.
I mean, I had friends when I was in school, when I was at, you know, with Melik and whatnot. But apart from that, most of the time I've spent alone, so it's actually good to have some company. I didn't even have a horse, which still apparently blows y'all's minds.
We grew up a little different, or at least I did. You know, horses, I just had a stable. I mean, I didn't even question whether it was my horse or not. It was my stable. If a horse was in there, it was just mine.
My mom used to carry her cart to the marketplace. She carried it. Not a horse. She did.
I've seen people doing it. I understand that there are people who are less fortunate. And I know that people who are less fortunate tend to look at people like me like, oh, what did he ever do to deserve it? But there's so many machinations behind the scenes that most people don't even think about.
Oh. Like
if I didn't get up and do my job one day, half the city could starve because we didn't have bread. You know, we have a city full of people, that's a lot of excrement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a lot of waste from people. You know, making sure that we have sewers that flow is, it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
You know, but the average person doesn't think about that. You know, when you've got a city of 10,000 people.
She's just thinking like, oh yeah, I do poop a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, it's the smallest thing. You don't think about it, you know, until you're walking in shit. And you're like, this is a lot of shit. How does Lucas react to that?
He just picks up his wine glass and walks away.
See? He knows.
Well, I don't think I've looked on you poorly. I think it's weird. The pastry obsession's kind of weird, but you know, to each his own.
It's not an obsession.
Are you
pastries.
sure? You
Yes,
walked into
yes.
danger for a pastry chef.
I did not walk into danger for a pastry.
You
chef.
literally
I know I said
snuck in there and started cutting ropes in an ambush of ogres. Oh, damn it, Aaron.
Orcs.
You can't tell me you're not just a little obsessed.
I didn't do it for the pastries, Talia.
Mm-hmm.
I did it because those people needed to be saved.
Well, I'm glad it
I
wasn't
was
just for the pastries.
amazing. My
You
dad.
did. I didn't see any of it, but you got a bunch of people cut. I saw eventually later on.
We
So-
did save most of them. I wish we could have saved the other one.
I was trying to get to him so bad, but then that stupid. And I take out her holy symbol. Do you recognize this?
Do I recognize it?
It's the.
Make
holy symbol.
a religion check.
Oh, that's not good. I was hoping he'd go with the damn history.
I definitely.
I mean, it's not terrible with the +5, but I rolled a natural 2, so that's a 7.
Oof.
No, you don't really recognize it. It isn't any of the.
Is that what I saw glowing from her? Because she had
Yes.
something that was. No. Give me a moment here, and I'll pull out my pearl and take my 10 minutes, and I'll identify it to see if it has anything other than just residual holy.
And I just sit there for 10 minutes,
Eating your stew.
talking to no one, finishing my wine, topping it off, topping his off.
Get my book out.
We basically drink the bottle.
The cask.
The cask. Oh God.
It's been a long day.
We can fast forward to 10 minutes, by the way.
I know.
No, we're gonna sit here
and
for
role
10
play.
minutes. Just like this. For 10 minutes. While he checks it.
Beautiful. Service and Talia are bonding.
I know, it's great.
Now that means taking a really long nap.
I'm kind of just trying to not sleep and mess up our sleep schedule.
That's kind of what he's doing. He's
Oh,
like,
he's-
she's at the point to where he's like, I've been up this long.
Right,
It's like-
exactly.
Um,
Turn in early, but not like half the day early, you know?
it is a separate. It is a specific. A specific.
Lena didn't go to bed right away.
No.
Specific item that
I
does
wasn't
also
eight.
duplicate as a
Nice.
magical focus. It is called the Dark Shard Amulet.
Have I ever seen anything like it?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't think so.
Okay.
It can act like a. It can act like a spell. A spell casting focus, but it is derived from the Shadowfell.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Does it do anything in particular, or?
While attuned, you gain a cantrip from the Warlock spell list.
Oh.
You must succeed an Arcana check to cast it. As an action, and you cannot use it to cast that spell again until after you finish a long rest.
What was this? The holy symbol?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
This is actually, it's kind of like an arcane focus, but it has a little bit of
Oh, like
magic.
your
in it.
jewel in it. that you
Yes.
use.
Yes. It's like that. Only this one's got a little more. It allows you to do something similar to like what you do with your fire. I mean, it's a small bit of magic, and it's not. It's just the one time that you can do it, but
You can only do it
it's
once?
only a cantrip once a day.
Oh,
Okay.
that's okay. Okay. That's interesting. She was every time it seemed like she cast it, she was holding on to it. Like Nylamine's done. But
No, she was using it as a focus to, like I do. I mean, I use kind of to center my magic, I guess, is a way to it. It's a place to focus the
Right.
arcane energies through as I'm casting. It's how I use mine, anyways.
that's interesting.
some people use herbs and dragon teeth and slime from the underside of a worm of some sort, I'm sure.
That sounds messy.
It is very messy, which is why I use the focus. It's a whole lot. There's something, I do have components that I keep. I do have a pouch with some things.
Me too, but I'm not there.
But for the most part, the focus will serve for most things.
Oh, well. I guess you can take it. I have no use for it, so.
I'll hang on to it. How late is it?
About this time, you're probably like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we're going
About
back,
4 or 5 actually.
we're going back to Vintia now?
Yes, Elena had that armor made,
Oh yes, we should.
so we should probably get that. And we've been gone a few days now, so I don't know. Maybe Finn has heard something else from Brenthia. We could ask them about that.
You're doing okay?
We'll be fine. I'm used to knowing what I'm doing and what the next move is, and I like to kind of have a steady footing, and we've not had steady footing for a minute.
Yeah. Ever since we got on that ship, it seems.
I know.
See, things have just.
Yes, I think maybe that some of those things aren't as separate as we may have thought at the time. It wasn't so much a coincidence. I think maybe there was a lot of it was connected.
The ship attack and the poisoning?
Yes,
I wish we could know what's going on right now in Paichu.
yes, there's not a lot of information coming from it. Apparently, the last I heard was most of the people got everybody out.
Oh,
That's what Melik was saying, and
That's good.
what's her name was saying that they were getting people out of
Who?
Brenthia. Melik and what's her name said.
Elrilla?
Not Elrilla told me, but who was the old woman? Victoria. She said that Sidon would probably try to get people out of the city and stuff like that.
well, hopefully he delivered on that.
Well, I think
You think we're gonna meet that Altair character again?
I kind of hope we do.
I want to know why he gave her that sword.
So do I, and I would like to ask him in a very unkind way.
Uh-huh. Because that was not okay.
No, it was not okay. But again, somebody tried to make it look like he was
That's
at least
true.
involved with something
oh my
there.
god, that poor guy beat the shit out of Oops.
I wish we would have found out who he was too. Just some
There's
stranger.
a lot of open questions.
Yeah, well, I've said it before. I felt like we left Paiju too soon. Like, I feel like we should have stayed. Maybe we could have made a difference there. I mean, over here, there's not a whole lot we can do to help them. But, on the other side, if this would have happened to Lena over there, we wouldn't have had people who were part of the Combine. So,
Yeah, that's true.
I think we should probably check that out.
The Combine?
Yes, there's got to be some people. I mean, obviously, we're not going to go to the Luthian Theocracy tomorrow and hunt down where she's from, but maybe there's somebody here who was part of the old Combine.
I mean, where I want to go seems to be the same place you want to go, so.
Yes, and hopefully Melik can set something up. He said he could probably get a party together to do it, but don't know when. But I'm finding myself getting more and more tired, so I think I'm going to finish this glass, and I think I'm going to turn in before a bit.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I chug my glass.
me too.
Okay.
Lucas.
Did we finish it?
What?
The casket?
It was a mini cask. It's like,
Oh, cast.
Yeah,
The
we probably
casket.
should. Lucas.
yes, you finished the dead body.
If Amelia shows up with some pastries, some cinnamon rolls, I believe, in particular, would you hold a few for us?
You might be missing one, but I can hold on to the rest.
Good man, good man. Well, Toya, probably see you in the morning.
I assume we're gonna walk up together.
Yes.
Cause there are stairs.
There are. Stairs.
There are stairs.
There are stairs.
stairs. This is gonna be in all of my notes, and I'm underlining that. There are stairs.
I feel like the importance of stairs is underrated.
It's in my
That's
notes,
our
therefore
chair.
it is important.
Stairs.
Stairs is our chair. When we go upstairs, once Talia goes in her room, I'm gonna go to Lena's room.
Good night, Cerebus.
Okay.
Good night, Talia.
I strip. I go to sleep.
Hello, we did the ice strip.
He's gonna go in there. He's gonna sneak in as she's asleep.
How long are you guys talking?
Oh yeah, how long?
Probably a couple hours.
About
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, I
About
feel
3
like I
hours.
feel like we were sipping and drinking wine for a while.
Eating
just
our beef
kinda-
stew.
Yeah, eating.
No, she is not asleep.
He's just gonna kind of lean against the wall at the head of the bed, and he's just gonna kind of like pat her shoulder, brush her hair a little bit, and it's gonna be okay. I know you're not quite all right, but we'll figure something out. And then he's just gonna kind of lean back and pass out.
Against the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you standing up?
No, he's sitting at the head of the bed.
Oh.
Just like sitting at the head of the bed, just leaned up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he was like leaned up against the wall, like arms crossed, like kicked back.
I know. I mean, he
Up
passes
against the
out.
wall, just
No,
passed
she's
out,
in the
standing
bed,
up.
obviously. So assuming with the tentacles, she's probably laying on her side. So he just kind of curled up, just kind of got up in the bed, just like leaning up against the wall. Put his hand on his shoulder, brushed her hair a bit, told her it's gonna be okay, and went to sleep.
Yeah, but I thought he was like standing up next to the bed, like leaning against the wall, just be like,
No.
it's okay.
Yes, let's make this creepy. So Nylamine wakes up way before everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Definitely not.
So you all get your long rest.
Yes.
Cool beans.
You lose your point of exhaustion. You get half your hit die back.
Level
Oh, yeah.
6.
Is that all of
I
that?
spent 2.
Yes, half your
So,
level
yeah.
of hit dice.
I get them all back.
So yes, you used
I
2.
spent 2.
Then
I did
yes,
2.
you get them all back.
I forgot to write that.
How many hit
And I get all my
do you
spell
get back
slots back.
per-
Half your level.
Half your
So
level.
2
down.
right now.
Okay. Rounded down.
Okay. And now these are set.
Spells changed.
I'd like to change produce flame for produce flame.
You're gonna produce it for a sword in your stomach. Wake up with a sword in your damn stomach.
I definitely trip over my armor.
You're missing half your arm.
I am missing half my armor. That's the sad part.
You all get your long rest. You wake up before the sun is even up. And the way too early of a morning is now yours.
I continue to sleep in until dawn.
Me too.
You are up at like 4 a.m. You've slept for over 12 hours.
I was really tired.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Elena would just go back to sleep.
Now let me look it up. She'd rather.
What's she doing?
Oh yeah.
She'd get up.
What's she gonna do?
She's
At
gonna
4 in the
The
morning.
floor is yours.
Okay, what are you sketching?
The blob thing. The belly monster. Belly demon.
The fat demon. Alright, make a dexterity check for me.
Dexterity. Dexterity is. That's dexterity's not that good. Oh, that dice hates me.
Is that a D12?
Is that a D12?
Or a D8?
That's a
That's a D12.
That's a D12.
Yes, you rolled a 12.
That's a
It's a D12.
That's a D12.
That's the D12.
That's a D12.
Madeline is not yet awake.
I don't think I am either. Still rolls a 12 anyway.
It was meant to be.
It's a 13.
That is? That is.
That is. That is.
It looks pretty fatty. you add a little bit of extra pounds to it because of just how disgusting it was.
And then I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I'll wake up when I'm rested. I won't like get out of bed or anything, but I'll just kind of, well, I won't leave the room, I should say. I'll get up, look at my armor, be sad for about 5 minutes, and then look at the jacket, which I'm assuming is just completely destroyed by this point, and get really sad again, and just tuck it in my bag.
Okay.
And then just kind of wait, chill in bed till the sun comes up.
You all are chilling in bed until the sun comes up.
There's a battle cry horn. The orcs are attacking again.
You all wake up at a decent hour.
To the screams and cries of women.
The screams and cries of women and children. Oh, you're terrible.
The day is yours.
Me for breakfast.
Breakfast, yes, out the door. I mean, out the room. For the food.
I imagine we all come out as the sun's coming up.
Good morning, Lena.
Good
Are you
morning,
awake?
Lee. Yeah, I'm awake. How are
Service, make an intelligence check for me.
Straight, just intelligence, no modifier, or no whatever. 19.
You realize that the pastry shop opened up about an hour and a half ago.
It's okay.
I was expecting you to just.
No, he was tired. He was tired.
So it's about 7:30.
Yeah.
I can't believe I remembered that.
I mean, it's fine. We'd probably get pastries at the time. They probably saved us the best ones.
I mean, I'm not there, but
No.
we saved our life.
Oh, did you sleep well?
Well enough. How about you?
No, my back is sore as hell.
I could have moved.
Oh, yes. And so could I. I had a whole bed I could have slept in.
Why'd you sleep in here?
You just seemed like you needed company, whether you knew it or not.
Probably did.
I think we're gonna hang out here for another day, if that's okay.
That's fine with me. I don't mind.
I kind of worry, after seeing that camp, I worry that there's going to be more retribution from the orcs. At least give it a couple days to see if they show back up.
Do you think we need to take care of them first, or wait for them to come all the way here?
Well, I kind of left them a pretty good message, so I'm hoping that's enough to deter any retribution. I mean, 12 steaming, acid-eaten bodies would deter most people, I feel like, especially left in a pile.
That's true.
Yeah, the fact that we took the time to do that. Yeah,
I feel like it's a pretty strong message, but these are orcs. I know the stories about orcs. I know that they can be kind of grumpy, I guess, to put it lightly, but I don't know, maybe it's enough to push them off. I just don't know. I'm a little worried about it, so.
Well, hopefully they won't come here again.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I hope the message will. These people got sent out here and they ended up a pile of mush, so stay off.
Are
Get
you
off my grass.
Are you okay after all of that?
I mean, yeah. I'm doing okay.
That's
You know, I
good.
like steady footing, and we've not been on steady footing for a bit, so I'm as okay as I can be.
It's good.
I told Lucas to save us some of those cinnamon rolls if Amelia brought them by last night, and I'm sure there's fresh ones this morning, so
We should go get some.
I think so. Let's do that. I need to run to my room, though, so I'll meet you downstairs.
Okay.
Go to my room.
You head to your room.
Is all my stuff still here?
All your stuff is still there.
I want to take some time and identify some bracers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, those braces.
And I want to find out how much gold I actually got.
Okay.
That's right, because you never counted it.
Like, I will literally go in with my bag of holding and go.
Everything falls out. How
I mean,
much
we
of a
don't
noise
have
does
a
that make?
whole lot in there, but there's
There's like
pretty
lots
bit.
of clanky
'Cause I
armor
emptied-
and
well, I
swords.
emptied all of
and
that out before we left. 'Cause I
Well,
didn't know
the
what we
ring
was gonna
armor's
do.
in there, and the
I want to make a list of things in bag of holding.
No, all of
The shield,
new
The ring mail, the
yeah.
the chain
the
mail.
heavy stuff.
That makes it a good crash.
Do I hear it?
You know, it's not like he literally just did this to a bag of holding.
The bag of holding some consent.
No. Oh. Okay.
Going through the gold pieces, you find about 500 gold pieces.
Oh.
And identifying the bracers, they are bracers of archery.
Oh.
That's interesting.
You become proficient with short bows and long bows,
I'm already proficient.
and any attacks done with those weapons have +2 to attack and damage.
Are they attunement?
Yes, they do require attunement.
These are beautiful. I'm gonna put them on. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on. And I'm gonna gather up the stuff. I'm gonna leave the armor and the weapons and stuff like that. I'm gonna kind of leave that out for right now.
Okay.
And then go downstairs. 10-15 minutes later, whatever it is.
I would have gone downstairs.
You all meet up downstairs. You don't happen to see Lucas.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But
Talia and Eileen.
you all
Good
do
morning.
hear a faint snoring coming from behind the counter.
Peer over the counter.
You peer over the counter and you look over and you see that Lucas has a futon built into his counter, and so he just pulls it up and sleeps right there.
He just literally sleeps behind the bar.
Talia, is there like a box with like nummies in there?
I'm gonna look for a pastry box.
You look and you see, when you look over, you do see a pastry box on his stomach opened up, and there's like 5 cinnamon rolls in there, and there's like 3 missing.
There's 5 in there though. Gonna just reach over, carefully pick it up, bring it back over, make sure he's still sleeping. Got him.
Yeah, bring him over here.
He ate like 3,
That bastard said he was only gonna eat 1.
but there's still 5.
I know. He probably
4.
had him last night. 3.
2.
Yes.
None.
I believe you do that. Wouldn't even split it with us.
I shoot you a dirty look. She shoots you a dirty look.
She's just gonna eat them.
That just doesn't say anything.
It's too great.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Sure, why Why the hell not?
Make an intimidation check.
Charisma?
Yeah.
It's an intimidation check.
Oh, yeah, that's appropriate. That's a 3.
She's not that intimidating.
Charm person.
No.
Just emo.
Okay, well, we gotta go pick up the socks and your shoes and the wagon. What's the plan for
Well,
today?
I figure we can get those later. Maybe just, I don't know, see if there's any other guards or anything like merchant guards around.
Should we hire someone?
I mean, I don't know. We don't have a lot of money. Lucas has all our money right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Should I wake him up? Or let him sleep?
I just let him sleep. He's had a couple days too. Maybe not quite as long as ours, but these were his friends that they're burying.
You guys feel rested?
I feel pretty good.
I don't feel rested. She's like, it was
Nyla means very awake.
Is what?
Nyla means awake.
I don't know. Maybe we should see if we can help them with anything. They had a lot of bodies out there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's something we could do.
Are those the bracers from yesterday?
Yes, I found them, and I'm kind of dying to try them out. Apparently, with these, I can shoot a bow.
Oh, I have a bow.
That's
And
awesome.
some arrows.
I've absolutely never shot one in my life.
You do go with the crossbow though, don't you?
Yes, crossbow, yes, but not a bow. And
Can you not-
honestly,
Can you not use those with the crossbow?
I mean, I could, but I don't think it makes me any different. These make me are supposed to guide my hand, I guess is the best way to put it.
Oh.
With the crossbow, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not real good with
Let
it.
me not stand 10 feet from your target.
That's they might have. I mean, they have hunters and stuff here. Actually, I probably have a bow in. I'll have to check my actual inventory. I probably have a bow left because I had like short bows from the
Short bows
goblins.
galore. We sold
Yes,
a
I
lot
had
of that
several.
stuff though.
Not the
I
short
just have
bows.
a
I
light
sold
crossbow.
the swords,
Oh.
but I didn't sell all of them. I still had a couple of them left.
Well, that's
think.
cool.
Yeah, I've got a. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's here somewhere. There we go. Oh, my gold. But yes, I mean, I'd like to try them out. I know you two kind of, Lena's practiced with bows and stuff before, but you guys don't generally stand very far away from the things that you're fighting, so.
I do better with the sword.
And Nyla
I
being
hit
kind
harder
of does also
with the
have to good. I'll try. I mean, if they work out, they work out. If one of you can use them, serves you better, then I'll let you guys use them. But yes, I'm dying to try them. I wouldn't mind going out and shooting something, but maybe we should ask around, see if there's maybe help digging holes or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe a funeral pyre.
Pyre?
Yes, a pyre.
Was there anyone else
What is that?
that seemed to be in
It's where they
charge
burn
of
the
the
bodies.
bodies besides Lucas
Mm,
that we saw?
you didn't see anyone like digging bodies. You saw him taking down names, like writing down.
But
names.
was there anyone else who was like helping him, or did he seem to be the only one in charge?
He seemed to be the only one doing it.
Well, what's his name was there? Well,
Astra was laying
there
flowers.
So maybe Astra knows what they're going to do with bodies. Well, there's bound to be somebody who knows. I don't even know who's in charge in this town. Do they have a mayor, a governor? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, we could wake Lucas up, but I mean, just check with Astra first, or
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Like going outside, is there anybody around where the bodies are, or does it look like anyone's actively doing anything?
Not right now. When you all first came into town, when the fires were going off, there were about 30 there. Now there's probably about 12.
Jeez, 30.
making our way to Astra's, I guess, and guess we'll swing past the place where they had the carts first. I'm not sure he'd be up and selling flowers just yet, but go by there first and then maybe head toward the house. Is Amelia's on the way, or?
Amelia's is on the east end of town.
Okay, I can't remember.
And then Astra and the stable guy were on the north end of town.
Okay, we'll go to the north side.
Whose house getting to first?
Astra's.
Astra's? So you go to the so you go and you walk up and seeing the pretty bouquets in front of it, you're pretty sure it's Astra's house. You come up to the door and knock, and you hear, "Oh, 1 second, I'll be right there." And you see, Astra's mother come out to her. It's like, "Oh, it's you four. Well, I hope you all are doing okay. Are you looking for Astra?"
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nobody else?
Well, 1 second. Let me go get him. I know that he's been busy working, but he should be just out in the yard trying to just get some extra stuff done. I'll call him in here.
You don't happen to know who's in charge of the town, do you?
Well, we don't really have a ruler. It's more of like a communal thing.
Do you know who's handling the deceased?
Lucas is the one who's been headmanning it. Astra's been helping him out some.
No, we was just seeing if there was some way we could be of service.
Oh well, let me get at Astra. He would probably know more, and then if not, just like Lucas would probably be the best one to talk to.
Okay, thank you.
He was sleeping.
It's been a rough few days. So like she doesn't even close the door. She walks like slowly walks like halfway into the living room. Just kind of gets a little frustrated and just goes, "Astra!" And he comes around like, "Yes, mother," and he goes, "You have gas!" It's like, "Okay, mother." And just comes out the door. It's like,
Firebolt. You are welcome.
It's like, "Oh well. Hello, everyone. Lucas told me that you all went out to go deal with the orcs."
I thought Astra was a boy.
He is.
Astra is a boy.
He sells flowers though, so.
Oh, sorry guys.
He's like, "Well, I'm glad you all make it back safe. Is there anything I can help you with?"
Yeah. Is there anything we can do to help you with the deceased?
Well, right now we're trying to see if we can find like a next of kin of anybody. See if maybe their families had like, anywhere special they want to be buried. If we don't hear back from anyone, then we're just gonna bury them outside of the town. But we really don't know right now. All the shop owners have agreed that we're not gonna open up shop until we're able to get the rest of the stuff kind of figured out. I know we sent out messages early in the morning. Luckily, some of these people have magically inclined families, so we were able to get messages back almost instantaneously. But we're still waiting on a couple messages to come back. One's actually a merchant. It's his family. A lot of them died. His two brothers and their uncle. And so they're the biggest group. But he should be he's a merchant's family who should be coming back from Vincia the next day or so. So if you want to hang out till then, he might be the one who needs the most help. Everything else is really just individuals.
What was his name?
The merchant or the family members?
The merchant.
The merchant, trying to think. What is his name? He's tall, skinny, dark-skinned. I'm trying to think of his name. Oh, I remember. It's Roderick. He's really kind of quiet. It's kind of shocking that he's a merchant. He barely talks to anyone.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Is there anything we can do today?
Unless you want to help me make some bouquets, that's pretty much all I'm doing.
Do you know if there's anyone, like, anything else other than with the deceased? Do you have, like, a god presence? Do you know if there's, I don't know, any sell swords or merchant gods or anything like that?
Well, we don't really have a god presence. Well, when Roderick gets back, he does a lot of smithing trade, so he comes back and forth between Pedio and Vintia typically to help the blacksmiths interchange and sell some swords and all that. So, but besides that, no, we don't really have like a god presence. Most of the gods we get here are just the merchant gods that come with each assigned merchant. If you're looking for Roderick, you do not.
Alright, I found it. It's okay.
It's not Basin.
No.
Or Bousian or however you said it. That's what I thought too. I was
Okay, alright, so I wasn't alone.
It's not it.
Well, you know what? Making bouquets sounds lovely. I'll help you with that.
Oh, well, then come out. Feel free to come with me. I have my little workshop set up in the back, so I can help you out. You can help me out there.
I'll go too.
That's what I'm gonna do with my day.
Flower making party.
All right. You two gonna help with the flowers?
Yes.
Let's
All right.
see.
That sounds relaxing.
Let's get everybody to make dexterity checks. for
I
me.
love this. 13.
19.
Ooh.
16.
13.
Hey.
I'm the best pick flowers. My
Oh,
flowers are
I-
the prettiest.
I was
I do
really expecting
Some
someone to get
horrible rolls.
single digits.
We make the flowers.
We're trying to be helpful here, man.
I know,
Come on,
but
these
it would have
people
been
lost,
great.
Like 30 people.
It would have been
31.
great. That way,
31.
that way, when just Asher had to go back and fix it after every single one you did. But no, you all
You're
have to.
so mean.
Not everyone can be good at making flowers.
Okay.
Well, damn it, we're good at it.
Apparently, I have a party good at flower makers.
Yeah.
You
feel
all,
like we
you
just
all
need to,
gain a
like-
free level of druid.
I want to. Level 1
Don't
church.
tease me. I'll write it down.
I want to
Love
make another
cantrips.
flower crown and just
Oh,
put it on my head. Oh,
And each one of us would have cure wounds.
I just remembered
I already
something.
have that.
I just remembered that I'm not the elf girl that I was when they first met me.
Oh, you're the
I'm
blue.
Lena without
Yeah.
tentacles now.
You're with everyone else.
Okay, I was like, did anybody say anything about that?
But you're
We
still
lost the
hiding your
other one.
tentacles.
Huh?
We lost
You're
the other
still
one.
hiding your tentacles?
Yeah.
I feel like they've been through so much they don't even care.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically.
True.
This is actually quite relaxing.
I forgot I was the other girl. Elena is just in the zone.
You all are able to make pretty nice bouquets. You go and Asher shows you the designs that he's putting on it. You're all able to match the design or make it very similar each having their own unique flair for each one of you.
Mine looks like a flame.
And you all prepare 13 bouquets
Look at us.
for the rest of the
Piece?
bodies. No, as a group.
So we each prepare 3, but she gets 4 done. Because she rolled a 19.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Good work.
It takes you the better
Takes
part of the day. But you are now looking at about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
We literally spent the whole day making flowers. I love that. That's amazing.
This has been fun, but my back is getting so stiff.
Yes, I think maybe we should see. I mean, surely Lucas is up by now,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe we can stop pick up them stockings and my boots.
Yes. Sounds like a good plan. Thanks for letting us make flowers with you.
Well, I appreciate the help. This would have taken me days.
Oh, we got you. Apparently,
you,
that's all we're good for is flowers.
Well, that's not true. We did bring back 14 of the 15 people that were taken.
That we did.
No, we brought back all 15.
No, that is true.
All 15 were breathing.
We did bring back all 15.
That's me, not Nylamine. Nylamine would never be that sensitive.
I don't know. You said it, so.
That was me, not Nylamine. My brain's a little different than Nylamine. Shut up.
We should. Do you think we should? Yeah, let's go see Lucas. Hit the bakery.
Yeah,
on the way
let's
back.
stop by
Oh yeah, we gotta get your
the
shoes.
stockings and shoes. I mean, we could go to Amelia's first, see if she's still there. I don't know. She had a cart where she was selling things before. She had herbs and stuff that's where we first met her. But they're not doing shops, so where was the Taylor guy's house? Was it near Amelia's?
So his is on the heading towards the north end, but his is right on the corner.
So we're near his house already.
Yeah, he's maybe 5-6 houses down from where you're at now.
Okay. No, we'll just go down there.
You walk up to his door, knock, and he actually has his door partly ajar, as he's been kind of going in and out, kind of changing out some of the displays that he has out there, to where you saw things were more kind of brighter colors, more of fall festive colors. He's now changed. It's now more of the solemn dark colors, black, dark purple. That he's been changing, and he comes out here with a very dull gray dress to go hang out. And he goes, he's like, well, I'm glad to see you all. I do have your stuff finished. Let me just go ahead and finish this wrapping, this hanging right quick, and then I will go ahead and grab your stuff for you.
Cool beans.
He goes and finishes the dress. It has a small tail to it that not like a long one, but maybe goes 6 inches out from the bottom of the dress. And then he hangs that one up and then goes back in and comes out with this box, and he goes, and on top of the box are the boots. Been resoled, been shined. They look very pristine. And then he goes, well, here are the boots. So I have this box, which is going to be all of your just regular casual clothing, and your socks are in there. And then all your winter clothes are going to be in this box. So, and so you're free to, there are yours. Have a great time. How long are you guys going to stay in town?
We'll probably be here till tomorrow at least, and then we'll be gone for a couple of days, and then we'll be back by. We have to go over to Ventia for a little bit, and then we're coming back through here on our way to Pedia.
Oh, well, good. I also dropped something off with Lucas this morning. He should have something for you.
Oh, appreciate that very much.
Cool, thank you.
Well, have a great day.
It wasn't the cinnamon rolls, was it? Because he ate half of them.
No. I believe those were probably sent by Amelia.
Yeah.
They were good.
Well, I would hope so. She is phenomenal at what she does.
Yes, she is, very much so. She doesn't quite understand why the pastries are so important.
They are pretty good though. I will say that. They are
delicious.
pretty
It's just, finding a little bit of joy in life and things that are joyful.
Absolutely.
Like pastries.
Right. Well, have a great day. I'll probably see you back around when you either before you leave or when you come back.
Service totally hands Lena the boxes.
Lena definitely takes it. Yeah.
So you all begin walking down the street. Are you going back to Lucas's place or back towards the inn, or are you going to Amelia's?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I could probably go for something like the beef stew was really good.
That was really good.
It was really good yesterday. I don't know what else he has. I would hope he's got something not stew though. Like something a little less soupy, something a little hearty.
I mean, compared to rations.
It's very much better. But maybe he's got something different made today, or
Yes.
can possibly make something different. Or maybe Nylaman could get to the kitchen and make something different.
Of course.
So they go there, maybe stop in the morning for pastries.
I think that's a good idea. Stock up and then head back to Ventia.
As you all make your way back to the inn, we're going to go ahead and take our break here. So as you all finish up without music,
I'm on back to the inn.
as you all finish up getting your clothes, you make your way back to the inn. Lucas is awake behind the bar, and he's, oh, well, welcome back, everybody. I was able to grab a little something extra for you all while, as a thanks for bringing back the people you did. And so he's like, and here you go. And he hands this very large sack, and he hands this. He's like, it is the original payment plus a little more.
Oh, thank you very much.
Of course, it's the least we can do. We really don't have much else here besides the way of goods, but this is all what we could muster for you.
That's greatly appreciated. I'm glad we could be of help. Has anybody seen anything? Have anybody keeping an eye out in case
Yeah, any
these things
reports?
were coming back?
of
No,
anything?
we haven't. We also haven't sent out a party, but just looking on the outskirts, we haven't really seen anything.
Do you have people that hunt?
We have a couple of hunters, but they don't really go into the forest that deep.
Well, I mean, if they're used to being out there, maybe they could keep an eye out.
Yeah, we can. I'll see if we can try to get a couple of them to try to go out and scout and try to find something.
It might be worth it. And so I think we're leaving in tomorrow. I think.
Sounds like what we're leaning towards.
We're going to leave tomorrow sometime to go back to Ventia, and then we'll be back in a day or two.
Well, okay.
Unless something else comes up, but...
We'll definitely probably stop for pastries.
No, we'll be at pastries in the morning and then be on our way.
Well,
and then we'll be back for more pastries.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we'll probably stop in and say hi.
well, I do hope you all have a safe journey. I know there's not really much going around town nowadays, but feel free to enjoy what little we have until you all leave.
What's for dinner tonight?
Not really sure.
I'm thinking something less soupy and more substance.
I mean, that was good, but
It was excellent beef stew, but maybe more beef without the soup.
I might be able to whip up a couple of steaks.
Malamine's amazing in the kitchen, too.
Well, if she wants to do it, I won't stop her.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like she just takes off. She's
Into
like,
the kitchen I go.
Whoa. Okay. You don't have a kitchen anymore. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It probably needs to get reorganized anyway.
Do you have like a bathing chamber?
Oh yes.
There was a
that sounds nice right
There's
now.
a small little shower and things, but we don't have like a tub or anything.
I guess that'll work. I'm absolutely filthy, and most of my clothes are very, very dingy, so yes, I think I want to do that.
Did you happen to get anything from the tailor for us?
Oh yes, no, yeah, it's in that back.
Oh, okay. Cool. Do you want to go?
Go see what we got, and I'm going to go shower, I guess.
I'm organizing it.
No, I got it. Don't worry.
You're carrying the giant bag.
Yes, she starts.
Go ahead and make a
Raging, just-
survival check.
I'm organizing.
Hey, it's like,
then
and
I'm
no, she like.
Madeline, you good?
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
You said survival?
We'll leave you to it then.
15 plus 7, 7 plus 5 is 5 minus 3 is
20.
2, so that's 12 plus 10 is 12 plus 10 is 22.
Like a lot of fucking math.
But here's the thing. That's how I do math too.
I don't understand anything you just did, so I don't know.
Well, it was 15 plus 7, so I did 7
It made sense.
7
I
minus
followed.
5.
Oh, that didn't make any sense to me. But
So that's 2.
Yeah.
okay.
That's how I got to the 2, which is how I got to the 12. So, which is
Wait,
I
how'd
got
you get
the
to
10
12 from the 2?
15.
How'd you get to...
Because it's gonna be 22.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like you're just gonna break it apart like that. You could say, okay, there's a 5 and a 2 and 7.
See, I just
5
did-
plus 15 is 20. I got a 2 left.
I s-
22.
No, but I did it in circles. So
See,
it's
I just did 7 plus 5, then plus 10 in my head.
But I can't do 7 plus 5 in my head, so I have
That's
to break
12.
it down. 7 minus 5.
Is
7 minus 5 is easier than 7 plus 5?
Yes.
So you get... So explain this to me. So you get 7 minus
5,
5.
6, 7.
Okay, so you get to 2.
I got 2.
Okay, so now you're at 12.
Yeah, now I'm at 12.
Okay, so where do you go from there?
12 plus the 10 from the 15. Because I took the 5 away from the 15, so I still have the 10.
You're just gonna get confused.
I have no idea what's going
So
on.
then I got the
I don't
10
know what's
plus
happening.
the 12, which is 22, which is how I got to the 22
Hey, she did
that I
it
got.
all by herself.
You know
That's
what? You
we're
do.
proud of.
If you understand it, you can do that. I just use my fingers and I get there quicker.
She took the 5 from the 10, added it to the 7, which left her with 12. And then added that to
Added
the 10.
the 10.
But I didn't add
Essentially,
it, I
but she didn't
subtracted
do
it.
it that way. But
That's how
what
I
she
did it.
That's how
Yeah,
you
but
do it.
That's
what
how
she
I did it.
But that's what she did.
Anyways, 22.
Sure.
I feel like he's
People are
walking
weird.
away from her going, what the blood? Okay, then have fun in the kitchen.
He's there because it is that open bar kind of thing, and so he's just standing there behind the register, just watching, like, okay,
22.
not gonna stop her.
I'm reorganizing.
She seems to know what she's doing, but that's an odd way of doing it.
On the way, as we're going up, did you get a chance to count the gold from the chest?
Yes, I did. And there was about 300.
That's good. That's good.
There's about 500 gold in there.
Oh.
See, that's so much better, isn't it? So much better, wasn't it?
Well, we can split that up along with this. And she's like, not. I mean, obviously, it's heavy, so she's struggling, but she's proud of herself that she's carrying it all the way up by herself.
Open the door to my room, which is just armor.
Everywhere.
My God.
Tons of platinum.
Forgot about the platinum.
And the iron bars.
Iron bars. There's just.
God, we got so much shit.
On this episode of Hoarders,
So I guess I'll push all the gold to one pile and start dillying it up 4 piles.
Don't you want to count it?
I'm gonna count it while I'm doing it. 2 birds, 1 stone.
so you're not gonna count it.
I am counting
Absolutely
it.
counting it.
I'm
as
counting
we're
it
as
as
we
I'm
are
separating
it
piles.
out.
All right, so I should
So
do math on this one.
500 plus whatever you put in the bag. Is there anything
We had
else
the
in the bag?
4,000 that we already got 1,000 of, so there was.
Oh, that's right.
3,000.
We did. That's why I have 200 gold. I was like, where did I get this money from?
Should have 250.
And it's 125 apiece
Oh,
from the 500.
I only have 233, so.
I'm not gonna start doing the math until I know the total amount of money I'm getting.
So this is including the 500.
So
Yes.
120.
You come up with 4 piles
Yes.
of 1,625 gold.
Each?
Including the 500.
1,625?
Yes.
Jeez.
1,625.
I need
Gold.
calculator. Wait, maybe I can just add on paper. I'll do it old-fashioned.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too. So,
I did it, guys.
it was.
I gotta scratch out my 500 here, or I'll add it when I'm doing my total later. But I move it to my inventory.
Oops, about wrote that in pen. That would not work.
I keep all the inventory stuff on the side of the sheet, and I add it to my inventory. But I'm like 4 sheets behind, so I have to go back. So I have to look at my minuses and my addings. And
I have a
stuff.
lot of money. Do you have a lot of money? I have
So, it was 6,000 in the bag?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. It took me a minute to do that math. Okay, now I have to do more math.
How's my
Well,
cooking going?
while you are doing
You'll
that,
find out.
I was
Let
organizing.
me know when
You'll
you're
find
done
And then I was cooking.
Okay.
with the bath, because I want to go after you.
And she's just absolutely having a blast, by the way. She's like, ooh, this pile, this pile.
I'm going to paint while he's doing the bath stuff.
No, that means in
Oh,
a
yes.
happy place.
So there is no real. So each room has its own like equipped like shower head kind of thing.
Oh, I thought you meant it was like one room.
No.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I thought it was like that
Never
too.
mind.
So,
And there is no real door.
oh.
So you all just hear the shower just running.
Should we give him some privacy?
Don't care, still doing it.
You're
Well,
like,
she's like, I'm assuming it's gonna take me a minute to do all that. So, she's totally just distracted in the money part of it.
He's just leaned up against the shower wall. Mage hand is just like just rubbing his shoulders. Oh yes, that's the spot.
Takes a small nap in there. There forever.
He's just massaging himself with his mage hand. Just rubbing down his
Glorious.
back.
In that case,
I'm gonna
Lena's
have
also
to
going to
figure
go
out how to
shower.
summon 2 of these things.
Huh?
Mage hands.
are you are you going in the same shower?
No, I'm going in Lena's shower.
Okay, so you leave the room while Talia is busy. 1, 2,
I
3.
figure it's gonna be a little while. You've seen the math skills at this table.
You're like, oh, I can shower and be back by the time she's done.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you leave and you go ahead and take your shower. Service, you finish up after your like 10-minute shower, and she's over here like 50. 50
Oh my god, it did not take me.
I will put on a new pair of pants and my new green and black shirt, whatever it was, green and brown. I think it was green and black,
I
wasn't it?
think it was
Green
green
and
and
black.
Yeah. The nice one.
My green and black shirt, and
It's the best one.
leave my armor off for now and try to get it cleaned up and stuff like that. So I'll probably just sit over the side, get some oils or whatever, and just kind of clean the muck and nastiness off of it.
Okay. Some time go by. You finish separating your piles.
Looks like a lot of
1,025.
looks like a lot of money there.
Yes, it's counting the 500. It's 1,625 per person.
I thought she had just forgotten it after she spent all that time counting it.
It's. Oh, shit.
1, 2.
That's a fair amount. Are you going to get cleaned up?
Yes.
You need to.
Thank you.
Like, I didn't really
just
notice it, but now that I'm clean, it's pretty bad in here.
Okay. I will scoop up my money and take my leave to the shower. And essentially, I don't massage my shoulders for 10 minutes, but I do take a shower.
I
and
have
start.
a hand for it, you know. Might as well use it.
I'll start cleaning my armor.
All right.
I don't have armor.
So by the time that you all
Cleaning my
finish
sword.
your showers
Buffing the shield.
and cleaning your equipment,
Summoning my echo, sprucing him up a bit.
you all head downstairs to where
Time we have left. Like, before dinner.
Nylamine basically organized it and then immediately started cooking. So you're like, it's about time for it to, but especially at the time that Talia gets done. It's about.
Someone could have helped me.
And it's
Just saying.
about time for dinner. So you're all like, dinner should be ready by now. So you all come out. Nylamine has made 4 or 5 plates, one for each of you, and then one for Lucas. It is a very nicely done steak with
Treating us nice.
with a loaded baked potato
Yes!
and some greens.
Oh, hell
And some what?
Greens.
Nylamine, this looks amazing.
I know, right?
I know. It looks just what I just said.
Lucas is just like, are you looking for a job?
So I'm gonna be the town's guard. She's gonna be the chef. What are y'all's jobs gonna be here? This is our retirement after adventuring. Or are you two gonna go open a bakery shop in Vintia?
I mean, if I do anything in Vintia, introduce new foods there completely.
You'll make some money.
I think I'm going to try to. I think I'm going to take some of this money here and buy some stuff and then take it to Vintia and sell it.
Oh, in case you guys did not feel like counting your piles, they're 1,625.
I mean, he knows how much was there. He handed it to us.
Well, I wasn't worried about him. I was worried about all these other people in Tom's.
Is there anybody else?
Is there anybody? I'm just like,
She's like, I kind of don't want anyone to know. I don't want that mouse to
My
know.
hair's not in a braid. It's still a messy
It's
bun.
messy bun.
Messy
Yeah,
bun.
like a very sloppy messy bun.
I mean, you
Serious?
might want to go get cleaned up after
are you gonna
leave.
tell her to take a shower too?
That's exactly what I
I just said.
That's literally what I just told her.
I will. I just want to eat first.
I mean, it's been days. Like, we traipsed up there. There was those frog people looking things.
You know
and
how
the
much-
Orcs.
Slime and gunk I
Frog
had in my
people
armor.
Yeah, those
Not a
lizard
bull.
fae things.
Oh, the
Those
grasshopper.
roughly
The
or insect-
the mantis.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right. That's right.
yeah.
The
Not
mantises.
grasshoppers.
They were
I don't know.
manticide.
Praying mantis thingies.
Yeah, the bug people.
Yeah.
We got their guts all over us, and now we've got
Forgotten
the orc
about
guts all
that.
over
That
us.
was weird.
But they didn't have
Uh,
guts. They just turned into sparkles.
they did turn into sparkles. That was weird.
Glitter and
Weren't
dust.
they
So
from?
weird.
They're from.
You got glitter on you. You need to wash it off.
But I'm hungry.
Well, and then I said eat first.
I'm eating.
While
Okay.
we're eating. Is it good?
It's
It's a
Gorgeous.
steak and potato.
Yes.
It's
great.
gorgeous.
I'm stuffing my face. I'm very hungry.
Well, I am. We get done with this. I'm gonna go. I think I go up and get the cart, bring it around, and I think I'm gonna load up some of this stuff in the back of the cart to take with us, and then to bed. I think. That way the cart's ready to go in the morning, and then.
I think that's a good plan. We're heading back to Ventia. And then to Pedio after
Well, we
that.
gotta pick up her armor, and then we'll be back here after that, unless something else happens. I mean, we might get there, and Melik may have
With us? You never know.
information. I know.
Alright.
I feel like it's nothing to brag about.
Was I bragging about it?
It's hard to tell with her sometimes. You really do have a way about you. It's like just everything you say sounds like you're just boasting just a little bit.
I'm pretty cool. What can I say?
Alright.
I'm gonna
You
finish
all,
food and go take a shower.
alright. you finish your food. You go and take your shower and clean all the dirt and grime off of your equipment. The rest of you start going, grabbing the cart, preparing it for the journey ahead tomorrow. And you can go ahead and take your long rest, because even though you didn't do anything.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yes.
Morning comes. Do you all wake up in time to get in line for pastries?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
With the eye roll and everything.
30 minutes earlier this time.
She's not gonna. She would hope they don't leave her behind. Especially after the conversation she and Service had.
So leave you behind, like we're gonna leave without you? Or
No,
leave
leave me
for the
behind
pastries?
to go get pastries.
She gets a courtesy knock. Pastries.
Coming! Trips. You hear
We're
me
not
trip.
waiting.
You hear me trip. Ah! I'm ready.
Let's go.
She's got
Am
a
I
short
going?
Seal.
Did somebody knock on my door?
Sword,
Yes.
sword,
Pastries.
sword, and shield. Obviously not equipped, but she keeps it with her.
I'm not even carrying my rapier. I'm just going in close.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Did you even change out your PJs?
No.
Priorities.
Priority.
Comfy pants on.
Are those bunny slippers? Shut up. It's a choice.
You all-
Surprised you just want to wear your spider slippers.
Maybe they are. Maybe my spider slippers are
They're
bunny
bunny-
shoes.
That's how I imagine them. I imagine them as bunny slippers every time
That's
they're brought up.
fantastic.
So that's literally all I've pictured is you wearing bunny slippers the entire time. So
That's what's really going to keep the orcs away. Is somebody over in the weeds was like, I don't know, some dude in some bunny slippers like, really fucked the rest of them up. He was wearing bunny shoes. Don't go that way.
That's gonna be our MO, is just bunny slippers.
Okay.
So you all begin walking down the street to get to Amelia's place. And as you begin approaching, you see the same familiar figure who was in line above you, just trotting down from the other way, getting ready to get in line.
Oh my god. They take off and I'm
Yeah.
like, shh.
I'm running.
I'm running too.
I'm running disappointedly.
How far away is he?
You're about equidistant.
Whole person.
Oh my lord.
This is important. We have to be first in line.
Whole person. I hope this is a nat 20 just to have you. I hate me so much.
Okay. Yep.
He's held.
I'm running.
Till we're in our place.
I want to be first.
I will take a fourth. Like last time.
Okay.
And then before I let him go, what did I tell you about the pastries? And then I'll let him go.
Oh my god, you're terrible.
Was he one of the ones we saved?
I doubt it. He's bebopping along for the pastries.
That would have been funny.
Okay.
Yeah, we're so mean.
I would have made it 500 times worse.
Or better.
Or better.
So you all get there and he's just like, and he's
Worth it.
That was a level 2?
he used the old person.
Oh,
It's like a level spell. You go, and you see that once you let him go, he's like very hesitantly walking forward,
I'm really sorry.
and he's just like, it's like he sees you all online, just like takes like an extra step back.
I'm really sorry. They love their pastries.
I don't know what you're apologizing for. We didn't do anything. We're just in line.
Uh-huh.
First, might I add.
And being second, third, and fourth wasn't enough?
No.
Lena
I have
is
a
like
question for
bouncing
you.
on her
Sure.
hands.
Did you get any pastries yesterday?
Yeah, I got pastries.
Oh, so she did open yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't get any.
Yeah,
It'd
we
be-
did.
It was delivered,
Yes.
and they were stale because Lucas ate 3 of them from the night before while they were fresh.
I feel like that was just a little bit our fault. We did offer him wine.
Yes, but we also offered him 1 of the pastries, not 3. He took way too many.
Well, we didn't even offer it technically.
This time
He
I'm
said he
going
was
to-
just taking
This time
it.
I am going to buy the entire shop worth of pastries, and I'm going to take them with us,
Oh,
so nobody
Okay.
else gets any.
that's. I look back at the dude behind us.
Sorry, man.
Oh. He just head down, just like walks off.
You just crushed this man's whole dream. All of his dreams, hopes, everything, just gone.
I feel so bad.
I didn't feel bad at all.
So as the line begins to form, as it is getting ready for her to open up, time comes and she opens the door, and so she has the bag of pastries that she came out with the first. Like, oh, Andrew's not out here today, is he?
He chased him away. No, I'm throwing him under the bus.
Who chased him away?
My friends, they're being mean. They're gonna buy your whole shop anyway. You might as well just start bagging everything up.
Well,
I don't know how she's doing this. She's like 4th in line. You're right there.
Yeah.
she's just yelling.
Wait, how far back in line am I?
You're fourth.
You're 4th. I'm
third.
first.
I assume we're like, not like that far. What? I'm like 20 feet back.
Nah, I mean, they're not that far back.
I was gonna say, how far back are we?
Lena's just in there like, I want this, and I want that, and I want that, and 2 of those, and 3 of those.
He'll take
She's
another
just
2 dozen, please,
I want
if you will, Amelia.
It's like, well, I'm glad you weren't buying my whole shop. Like, that would really hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know where Talia gets these things. She says these things all the time. I don't understand.
And Lena's over there, and 2 of
But
those.
she told Lena that I ate the last
Oh,
pastry after I
my.
had told Lena that I ate the last pastry. So I don't understand.
You all are weird.
But we're effective.
Touche.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Better.
Better?
After the night's sleep, I was much better in the morning.
Thank you for the cinnamon buns. They were delicious.
Of course. I hope Lucas didn't eat too many of them.
He ate 3.
That's about right.
That's about right. Oh,
Right.
jeez.
Well, here are your 2 dozen pastries. They're free of charge.
And 1 of those, and 1 of
Um,
these. She's still going.
I just want a chocolate chip muffin.
It's like, well, I hope you all have a safe travel with whatever you're doing. Feel free to stop by if you're ever back in town.
And I'll leave a
Will
gold
do.
on the counter
We'll be back.
as I'm leaving out.
I said it was free of
I'm
charge.
gone. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gone. Bye.
Cart loaded down with all the gear and the stuff that I didn't want to put in a bag.
And the pastries.
I got the pastries on to Vintia. Unless anybody else has got them.
I will don on my armor and then we can go.
Yeah, I'll put my armor and stuff back on before we leave, obviously.
Yep.
But just for...
You all pack the cart. Now attached with 4 horses.
Good
And
job, Simon. You're doing a great job.
what's the next one? Garfunkel?
No, it's gonna be Trinket.
That's it.
We're not naming these horses.
It's too late. We already named
Yeah,
them.
mine is Chestnut.
I feel like we've already had
Sirius
this
looks at the
conversation.
4 chestnut-colored horses. Yeah, good luck.
Mine has a freckle right there.
Mine's that one right there.
They all have the same freckle.
Mine has a bunch of braids in its hair.
That actually tracks because she did
Yeah.
your horse's hair.
Yep.
I guess that's that, but she didn't name her horse, so she was smart.
Anyway.
They're going to
Reads a
get
lot.
eaten.
So you all on the horses are able to make very good time.
Enjoy the fudge out of that muffin.
About halfway, about a couple hours in. Not couple. About 4 o'clock, you do come to the spot where you took your rest before. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and stop here for the night, or if you would like to continue on to try to make it to the rest of Vintia and sleep there.
I mean, we camped here last time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Just take a rest, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good enough
Why not?
spot.
Any other merchants moving through here?
There's a couple.
A Roderick, by chance?
Are we really gonna tell him on his way back that his family's dead? Is this what we're about to do?
What kind of monsters are these?
Kind of save the village.
Take all the
Make a
pastries.
perception check for me.
10.
Then you don't see anyone matching the description they gave you of Roderick.
Fair enough, fair enough.
We'll take first watch.
You gotta do your thing.
Yes.
Do.
Rooms are different, so different every single time.
But you know, it's she's doing them now, so I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's a change.
Did
You
you?
don't have to mark that off. If you do it ritually, take 11 minutes. You don't have to spend the spell slot.
She's like, I did that.
Okay. I did whatever he said I did.
Alright. You all are able to finish your rest. Nothing eventful happened.
Awesome.
You remount your horses. And you continue on your track back to Vintia. Since you all did get an early rest, you are able to actually make it there in pretty good time, and you're able to get there around like 1, 2 o'clock the next
Town's on
afternoon.
fire. There's nobody left.
There's still the very populated city with its guard presence still there. And as you all are approaching the walls of Vintia, we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode there.
Awesome.
So we don't know if it's on fire or not.
Oh no, we made it there. We saw the busy gates.
Oh, okay, there's no fire there. So.
Go find that Leonin. Alright. See you guys next week.
We'll
Bye.
see you all next week.
Bye.
Well, that's all for tonight. Thanks again for watching the Dicey Knoll. Don't forget, check us out on YouTube and Twitch and Spotify. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.